What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're talking about Spider-Man 2. I just finished the game. I actually 100%ed it so I can come here, give you my thoughts. Spider-Man 2, everybody. I mean, were we were we expecting anything different, right? This game was amazing. My only gripe, it's not really a gripe, it's that I feel like I've done this a lot at this point. I've 100%ed Spider-Man and Miles Morales. I've stayed in those worlds to collect everything and do everything. That's like if there was one thing that I had to take away from this game, it's a small little gripe, and it's like, okay, Insomniac, you're really good at what you're doing. You did it again, but I think I'm ready for their next game. And I think we all know what they're working on next, man. And I can't wait. Wolverine, right? I can't wait to see Wolverine. I feel like playing Spider-Man 2 just made me even more excited for Wolverine, just because I know Insomniac is capable of making a really good game. A really fun game. They make fun games. Spider-Man 2, obviously you get to play as Miles Morales and Peter Parker in this game, which was really cool. They tweaked a few things here and there when it came to combat, and they introduced new moves and stuff like that. But I think a huge chunk of the game still is something that we've done, which is amazing. Like the swinging around and the combat are two things that they just nailed. They nailed so good, and I think that's one of the reasons why they introduced the wingsuit. It's because they had to like add a few things. They had to add something to make it interesting. Of course, utilizing the power of the PS5, where you're just zipping through and you're going so fast. I really love that. I really did enjoy the wingsuit. Like, don't get me wrong, I thought it was a cool addition. I just felt like it took away a little bit from Spider-Man. So I tried to use the wingsuit a little bit here and there in like combination to get like speed and momentum, and then I would like go back down, dive bomb, swing again. There's some new animations for swinging, which is really cool to change things up. There's two things I really love when it comes to swinging, and there's the one of them is like where you pull yourself back and you kind of catapult yourself forward. Dude, that move is so sick. You can do it on the ground, you can do it anywhere. You can just launch yourself, get insane amount of speed. You can follow that with the wingsuit and then go to swinging. And then there's another one that I really love where you just kind of keep swinging around. Dude, that one is sick too, because when you let go, you just shoot and you get an insane amount of speed. I feel like they really went hard with the swinging and the speed in this one, because I don't think this game is on PS4. This is only on PS5. So they're probably able to really get everything out of the console. And speaking of that, man, damn, this game is beautiful. This YouTube video is probably not going to capture what this game really looks like, but damn, Spider-Man 2 is so beautiful, especially when you're like on top of a high rise and you're looking away at the city, and it's just like there's so much detail, there's so much traffic in this one, there's just so much going on. And it really is a beautiful game. Like, Insomniac knows how to make fun games, and they know how to make beautiful looking games, right? We saw that with Ratchet and Clank. Miles Morales looked amazing. They just know how to do it, man, for real. And again, it just makes me so excited for Wolverine. You know, they're cooking that up right now. It's gonna be sick. And I think personally, like, I'm ready for the new game, whether it's Wolverine, whether it's whatever next Insomniac is doing. Like, I'm kind of ready. If Spider-Man 3 came out tomorrow, dude, I would buy it because I know what to expect, right? Even though, like, we've kind of been there and done that a lot. You're obviously playing it for like, if Spider-Man 3 came out, you're playing it for the new plot, the new story, you know, the new villains and all that stuff. And I really love that. I am ready to see what they do next. I am ready to play kind of a new experience from Insomniac, kind of go from there. Combat, again, is really good. There's this move that I really love. You learn this ability where, like, if an enemy's on the wall, you just go into kicking the shit out of him mode. And I love that, dude. That move, every time I do that, every time I have the opportunity, when there is a guy on the wall, I just go and I go into kicking his ass with my legs mode. And dude, it's like one of the best new abilities. It's so fluid. The animation is so sick. I just love it. I can't get enough of it. The combat returns, it's amazing. This is one of probably the best combat. I mean, I know I said it in Sekiro in my last video, but damn, you really feel like Spider-Man here with the swinging and the combat. I mean, they've really ramped it up. And again, you get to play as Miles Morales and Peter Parker. They have new abilities. Peter Parker has the Venom abilities, which I won't get into. I don't want to get into spoilers. I mean, the combat is just, it's so good. It's so satisfying. And the amount of things that you can do and the combination of things that you can do in combat, and then like the square and triangle special abilities that you charge up and you use that meter that you charge up. You can either heal yourself or you can go for a special ability. Yeah, man, like the combat is super good. Again, it's one of those things in this game, like if it's not broken, don't fix it. So they just kind of added more things to it. I love these games. Like I love Spider-Man. I love Miles Morales. I still think Miles Morales, for as much like hate that game got for like being a DLC, I still think that was like the most tightly refined experience. It was smaller in scale, but dude, like Miles Morales' abilities were so sick. Even more, I think, in my opinion, than this one. Just the introduction of Miles Morales was really cool. I had more fun playing as Miles Morales because of his abilities. The swinging, the combat, the story was really good. Without getting into the spoilers, Venom, dude, I think they nailed Venom, man. Holy shit. Like, Venom just looks bombastic, dude. Like, he is a force. And every time he's on screen, it's just menacing. Dude, I loved the way they captured Venom. The game kind of goes really crazy and haywire by the end of the game. Again, I won't get into spoilers, but things change and it keeps things interesting. I'm not sure I like where it went with the open world, and I'll just keep it at that. But that was really interesting. I felt like they really had to add a lot of things because this was Spider-Man 2 and they had to keep it fresh, right? So I get it. But I think they went super zany and crazy with this one. Some people will appreciate, some people will probably think like, whoa, that's a little too much. Overall, I enjoyed it, dude. I enjoyed every moment of this game, and that's why I went for the 100%. Even when I beat the campaign, like I just loved swinging around, finding things, doing all the side stuff, and like cleaning up trophies to finish the game. And overall, with final thoughts, I just think Insomniac, they did it again, dude. They know how to make a fun game. They know how to make a really good, satisfying game. And, you know, they know how to make a really good Spider-Man game that is heartwarming. You really feel how much care and love they put into these two Spider-Men, Miles Morales and Peter Parker. They're just such good characters. They embody that superhero character of being good, going above and beyond, saving people and putting others before themselves. Like, I really love that they capture that in Spider-Man. There's 3 games now that they really, I feel like, nailed what it truly takes to be this superhero, right? With all of this responsibility and, you know, power, right? I'm paraphrasing. With great responsibility, right? With great power comes great responsibility. Holy shit, sorry. But you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they really nailed that, what it takes to be Spider-Man. You see that throughout the campaign and the side quests and all that stuff. It can be a little cheesy at times. It can be a little unrealistic, like the way they paint New York City sometimes, where you're like, okay, dude. It's not like that. Again, it's a video game, and I like that approach that they took. Overall, it's a great game. I feel like it's one of those games that really does a great job at kind of wrapping the year up, 2023. I really love this game, man. I'm not surprised, right? Like, I think we all knew Spider-Man 2 was going to be amazing. The only thing that I do want to say before I leave, wrapping this video up, I do feel like Spider-Man 2 was the least polished game out of the three. There's just something about this one. I feel like if it just had a little bit more time in the oven, I hate using that phrase, it was a little undercooked when it came to the polish. I remember Spider-Man and Miles Morales being completely, like, I felt like they were just really polished games. I feel like with Spider-Man 2, if it just had a couple more months, it would have probably done a little bit better in terms of polish, because there were some moments in the game where I felt like it had that jank effect, right? Doing a special move and it just felt kind of off. Certain moments in the game just felt a little rough around the edges, if you will. Nothing a patch or two can't solve. I noticed that, and I just thought that that was worth mentioning and highlighting. Overall, great game. I really, really enjoyed this game. I really loved every moment of it, collecting all the suits, doing all the side stuff, even the puzzles, even playing as Mary Jane this time around felt cool. It felt cool. I felt like she was OP as fuck, dude. I felt like she was OP with that gun. I had a lot of fun with this game. That's pretty much the video, guys. If you like this video, give it a like. If you hated it, give it a thumbs down. Talk to me, man. Put it in the comment section. I love reading those. What did you think about this video? Did you play Spider-Man 2? Did you enjoy it? Are you waiting for it? Put it in the comment section. I love reading that stuff, and I'll try to interact with you guys. That's pretty much the video, guys. I'll see you guys next time on the next one. Peace.